Yes, sir.
You have to articulate a crime that I've either committed, I'm committed, or I'm about to commit.
Yes,
You want to bet?
Yes, sir.
All right, well, you better call your supervisor if you do something stupid.
Okay.
Call your supervisor. I don't matter. You can call. You can come and you can come investigate.
You are the suspect. You are called here to deal with. Therefore, you are required.
No, I'm not. Suspicion isn't a crime.
Welcome back to We the People University. My name is Abaya Israel, former police officer, former sheriff deputy.
Open up, police.
Today's video is brought to you by the YouTube channel Stray Dog the Exposer. If you have not subscribed to his YouTube channel, please make sure you go and do so. Today we're highlighting the Artesia, if I said that correctly, the Artesia, New Mexico Police Department. It's a reason why you should always record the police. I say this time and time again, police do not know the law. I myself, as a police officer, had no clue of what the law was when I came out of the academy. I had to educate myself, but not every police officer takes the time to educate himself. We're about to take a look at two New Mexico police officers who did not take the time to educate themselves, and they were still ignorant of the law. They still did not know that they had no right to ID a citizen if that citizen had not committed a crime. But the beauty is we actually get a chance to hear the judge dismiss the charges, and we get a quick peek at the lawsuit that was filed. This citizen stood on his rights, and when his rights were violated, he took the cops into court, beat them in court, and then filed the lawsuit. That's what I'm talking about. Let's check out this video.
Take a picture of their family.
Just doing a story.
Oh, they told me that you ain't supposed to take no videos, no pictures.
Yeah, I can't go on your property and take pictures. I'm on public property. Can I get your name and badge number that you're making parking? Sanchez?
Artesia Police Department.
Your badge number or ID number?
Unit 725.
I don't know. Thank you.
What can I help you with out here?
I don't need no help. I'm just doing a story, and I've been on public easement the whole time. Never crossed onto their property.
Okay.
So.
Well, can I see your ID?
No, ma'am.
I need your ID.
I'm not going to broke the law.
Called.
It don't matter.
I need to identify
you can put good citizen on.
I'm not going to put good.
Well, you're not going to put my name because I'm not giving it to you. I have to have broken the law before I have to turn over that information.
Okay.
If you articulate,
I was called.
that's fine. You can be called. You can investigate, but I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to surrender my rights just because you showed up. I have to. You're asking for my ID. That would be surrendering my fourth.
Well, you identified me, so I'd like.
Well, you're a public servant.
Exactly.
There's a difference. I'm not. I'm a free citizen.
So what is it that you're doing out here exactly?
What does it look like? I'm filming. That's it. Promise. There's thousands of cameras everywhere.
Except
you don't have a body camera on?
Navajo specifically.
Navajo. I am not working for Navajo. I'm not in their property. That is the only time that their rules apply.
All over their property.
It don't matter. What yes, on their property. There's no penal code at the bottom of the do not allow camera record signs, meaning it's not a law, it is their policy. Their policies don't apply to me. Only if I'm on their property, then I become subject to their laws and their policies. While I'm on public property, I'm a free citizen. I can record anything that my eyes can see. Can't trespass my eyes. And this DHS memo sent out in 2010 to all the installations and revised in 2017 that we have permission to record police, any government officials in the course of their duty. It doesn't matter. If I can see it, see how I can see it from my eyes, I can't get in trouble for that. If it's viewable, if they want, they can build a 30-foot wall, and then I can't see it. But until then, I'm allowed to video anything.
What kind of movie are you making? Your documentary?
I'm gathering content for matters of interest to the public.
You're gathering content for matters of interest.
Yeah. That's all it is. I'm not going on the property. I know my boundaries. I do this for a living. I know the law. I might not know all the laws, but I know these laws specifically.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter.
Well, I'm just curious.
Well, this is one thing. You know,
making documentaries.
I do a lot of stuff with this. It just depends what I feel like and who's gonna pick it up, who's gonna buy it, or if I'm just gonna post it or whatever. You know, I don't work for nobody specifically. I'm an independent journalist gathering content for a story. Is all. That's all I'm doing. I've never. You know, I have to be committing a crime to give ID.
No, sir.
Yes, I do.
No, sir.
Yes, I do. Want to bet?
Yes, sir.
You have to articulate a crime that I've either committed, I'm committed, or I'm about to commit.
No, sir.
You want to bet?
Yes, sir.
All right, well, you better call your supervisor if you do something stupid.
Okay.
Call your supervisor.
Here.
I don't matter. You can call. You can come and you can come investigate.
You are the suspect.
And?
You are called here to deal with. Therefore, you are required.
No, I'm not.
You are legally
Suspicion
required to-
isn't a crime. Suspicion isn't a crime. It's not a felony or a misdemeanor. Yes, it is. Yes, it does. That is the law. You have to articulate a crime I've committed, a crime I have
Right now,
committed,
the
or
crime you are
no, I'm
committing
not.
is failure to identify.
No. That can't be the first crime unless I've committed one. Then you can get me for failure.
No, sir.
Until then, just for me walking on the sidewalk is not permissible for me to give you ID.
Okay.
I don't have to give nothing unless I've committed a crime. You better go back and read up the law. I can film all I want. Look, all of it. Everything. It don't matter if it's posted. That's not the law. Do you see a penal code under the sign? No. If it was the law, there would be a penal code. I'm not on the property. Those laws, those rules don't apply to me unless I'm on their property. I'm on public access. That means I'm a free citizen. It does matter. You're ignorant if you don't know the law. You got that badge and that gun, but you don't even know. How are you gonna enforce something when you don't even know? I'm not giving you my ID.
All right. Turn around. Put your place.
All right.
Front back.
Here we go, guys. Put this here so I can. Alright.
Then there was the matter of trespassing and this question about disorderly conduct. I don't think there's any sort of information that could, I mean, the fact that other people are upset by what he's doing does not mean that he's engaging in disorderly conduct. So I don't think that one would apply either. So I think it all hinges on whether there was a reasonable suspicion that he was trespassing. The court is going to find that the officer did not have a reasonable suspicion that he had committed trespass, that there was maybe this sort of vague concern, suspicion, but when you get down to are there specific articulable facts that would support that reasonable suspicion, I don't believe they were there. I believe this defendant was arrested because, number one, he was videoing, and the people at Navajo were very concerned about this. And, you know, not that they don't have a valid concern about videoing, but their policy about photography and video is not a law. In addition to that, I think he was arrested because he was kind of obnoxious. That again is not, not a crime. So the court will find that that was not met. Therefore, the defendant is not guilty.
All right, guys. So we won. I was found not guilty. And here's the lawsuit that was filed. I'm not going to read the whole thing. I'm going to scroll down slowly. And if you need to, you can pause the video to read it. But when I said the plot thickens, or there's a little twist, they are denying the lawsuit claim. They're saying that their officers operated in good faith or acted in good faith and stuff. And I'm going to put their response letter. After this lawsuit letter, I'm going to show you their response letter. And I'll scroll down and you guys can read that too.
This is why I always say know your rights. You know your rights. You don't allow others, not even police officers, to violate your rights. And if they do, take them into the courtroom, beat them there, and then you file a lawsuit. Kudos to the citizen. Make sure you get my free ebook. Down below is the link. You can also click the link above my head. It's going to teach you what you can and cannot do and what the police can and cannot do when you encounter them. Make sure you know your rights. With that being said, We the People University, signing off.